yaati naistaki mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim yat kripa tamaham vande Shri Gurum Dinatarinam. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurum Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nitinamine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarini. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण. So reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 7, Text 16. The son of Drona punished. So, who's going to read 16?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Shall I start, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji. Yes, go ahead.
Tada sukhasate param rajami bhadre yad brahma bhamodaha shira atma hinaha govinda mukutair vishit
okay.
Oh, sorry. Gandavya mukutair vishit
Upahare.
विषयहर उपहर तव कर्माय यत
Ramya.
तम्या कर्माय यत संन्यासहि ददादः पुत्र. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. O gentle lady, when I present you with the head of that Brahmana, after beheading him with arrows from my Gandiva bow, I shall then wipe the tears from your eyes and pacify you. Then, after burning your sons' bodies, you can take your bath standing on his head. Purport. An enemy who sets fire to the house, administers poison, attacks all of a sudden with the deadly weapons, plunders wealth, or upspears agriculture fields, or entices one's wife is called an aggressor. Such aggressor, though he be a Brahmana or so-called son of Brahmana, has to be punished in all circumstances. When Arjuna promised to behead the aggressor named Ashwatthama, he knew well that Ashwatthama was the son of Brahmana, but because the so-called Brahmana acted like a butcher, he was taken as such, and there was no question of sin in killing such a Brahmana's son who proved to be a villain. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Any points you want to share, Mataji?
No, Prabhuji.
Okay. So, background is that Ashwatthama killed the 5 Upapandavas, the sons of Draupadi. And even the Duryodhana was not accepting it. Duryodhana was not even happy with what heinous act Ashwatthama did. So, Ashwatthama behaved like not even a Kshatriya. No Kshatriya will, kill the people as sleeping or not ready to fight. No weapons. Such heinous act, the Ashwatthama did. So after seeing this, the Arjuna takes a vow that I will definitely kill him. I'll behead him, and I will bring his head. You can stand on this head and then wipe your tears, and then take bath. This is the kind of vow Arjuna takes. So with my Gandiva, I'll do this. So the Prabhupada in the purport says that an enemy who sets a fire. So there's 6 kind of aggressors mentioned here. All 6 kind of aggressors, they can be killed. Instantly they can be killed. There's no sin. Irrespective of what caste creed they belongs to, what varna or ashrama belong to. So the 6 kind of aggressors mentioned here, the one who sets a fire on the house, one administers poison, one attacks with the deadly weapons, one plunders others' wealth, or one takes somebody's wife. All these kind of people are considered aggressors. So here, Kaurava and team, they did all six, all the aggressors. They poisoned Bhima, they set a fire on the house, and they took on the land of the Pandavas. They disrobed Draupadi. All kind of aggression they did. That's the reason Krishna says they are not worthy of any dharma. They can killed with any kind of adharma also. Whether Drona was killed telling a lie that Ashwatthama has died, or Bhishma was killed showing a Shikhandi, or Karna was killed when he was not weapon lifting a, because they are adharmis. Adharmis has no dharma. To kill adharmis, we not follow any dharma. So, and the Prabhupada is, of course, he is quoting from Chanakya Pandita and Manusmriti. So there is no sin of killing such aggressors. Now, maybe we should not imitate that. We should not think that so many such people we should kill. We should not take law in our hand. Of course, wherever possible to protest, we should protest. We should not keep quiet, because all these six things we should not keep quiet, should protest, but we should not take law in our hand. We should go in the right process of law of the land we should follow. So here Ashwatthama is addressed Brahma Bandhu, or son of Brahmana. So the four varnas in ashrama, Krishna himself says, Chaturvanya Maya Srishna Guna Karma Bhagasha. He says that this four varna and ashrama, I only created it, but not based on their birth, they based on a guna and karma. Their guna, their activities, their their nature, and what do they do? So Ashwatthama, even though son of Brahmana, Drona, but he did this heinous act, so he is no more a Brahmana. He is just a Brahma Bandhu, a Brahmana Bandhu, Brahma Bandhu. So he is no more Brahmana, because a Brahmana will not do this kind of heinous act. So that's why Prabhupada concluding that no question of sin in killing such person. So Arjuna takes over that, I'll kill him. Later we'll see what happens, how Draupadi responds, how Yudhishthira responds, how Bhima responds, how Krishna responds. Each one gives their opinion. Actually, Acharya says that, especially for those who are in corporate management, these are the very good lesson, how a manager should behave, or take a lesson from how to take everybody's opinion and take a concrete decision, that too very sharp, because Arjuna did not have much time. He had to take a decision. So that really those who are in a corporate, we should take lessons. Of course, Bhagavatam, whatever it is, applicable to our day-to-day life. We can learn and we can apply in our life day-to-day, wherever possible. So this is the lesson we can take here. We'll move on to the next 17th sloka.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Mataji.
इति प्रियं वल्गु विचित्र जल्पैः सासन्त्वच्युतमित्रसुतः अन्वद्रवद दमिसित उग्रधान्वा कपिध्वजो गुरुपुत्रं रथेन. Translation, Shra Prabhupada ki jai. Arjuna, who is guided by the infallible Lord as friend and driver, thus satisfied the dear lady by such statements. Then he dressed in armor and armed himself with furious weapons, and getting into his chariot, he set out to follow Ashwatthama, the son of his martial teacher.
18,
Shall I continue?
18th, you are only reading, no? 18th.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
One second. Yeah. Yes, Mataji, go ahead.
तम आप्तनतं सविलक्ष्य दुरात कुमारहोद्विग्न मनारथेन पराद्रवत परिपुरुष उर्वयं यावद्गमं रुद्रभयाद् यथार्कः. Translation, Ashwatthama, the murderer of the princess, seeing from the great distance Arjuna coming at him with great speed, fled in his chariot, panic stricken, just to save his life, as Brahma fled in the fear from Shiva. Purport: according to the reading matter, either Kha or Arka. There are two references in the Puranas. Kha means Brahma. who once became allured by his daughter and began to follow her, which infuriated Shiva, who attacked Brahma and his trident. Brahmaji fled the Brahma with his trident. Brahmaji fled in fear of his life. As far as Arka is concerned, there is a reference in Vamana Purana. There was a demon by the name Vidyunmali who was gifted with glowing golden airplane which traveled to the back of the sun, and night disappeared because of the glowing effulgence of this plane. Thus, the sun god became angry, and with his virulent rays, he melted the plane. This enraged Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva then attacked the sun god, who fled away and at last fell down at Varanasi, and the place became famous as Lolarka. Hare Krishna.
Mataji, any points you want to share?
Yes, Prabhuji. So previously we understood that Arjuna is all set to kill Ashwatthama. So now in Shloka 17, we learned that he is all dressed in armor and he is getting ready.
Keywords and underline
And so he was all ready to kill Ashwatthama, the son of his teacher. And in 18th, we understood that once Ashwatthama saw Arjuna coming in his chariot, he flew. He was running away. So here we have learned the example how he ran away is like Brahma and one more son. So how they were afraid of their life to save their life from Shiva, they ran. So that is how Ashwatthama was also running to save his life from Arjuna is what I understood, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mataji. So 17th, Arjuna, who guided infallible Lord, is Achyuta. So Lord Krishna can never make mistake. He's not fallible. See, generally when we talk, we say that, no, I am a fallen soul. I mean, I am fallen soul means, of course, we are all in with the Golok Vrindavan. And because of our desire to enjoy in separate Krishna, we are fallen down. That's why we call ourselves fallen soul. So that perspective, we are all fallen, because this material world means we are fallen from the top. Generally, people say, no, so and so fell in love, so fell means finished. So that's what it is here. We are fallen. But here, Krishna is not fallen. Krishna is infallible. He is Achyuta. He is not, nothing can, and he is a friend and driver. Krishna is as a friend as well as a driver in in Arjuna's chariot. And also there is Hanuman sitting there. That's also mentioned, Kapidwaja. So such Arjuna started his chariot to attack the son of his teacher Drona, Ashwatthama. So seeing this, how Ashwatthama started running, he wanted to save himself, because now Ashwatthama realized his mistake, and Arjuna will definitely kill him. So he started running. So here analogy is given how Brahma ran when Lord Shiva saw that. So there was two pastimes here, because again, we should not misunderstand with the pastimes. Brahmaji is the secondary creator. The first creator is Krishna. Brahmaji is second creator. So Sarga, Visarga saying. So the primary creator is Krishna, second creator is Brahma. Such Brahma, in one of the Kalpa, got attracted to his own daughter. And seeing this, Lord Shiva gets angry. Now, again, lesson for us is that we should not misunderstand. This is the past times, so that we understand that when personal like Brahma can happen, this, what will be my fate? How careful I should be. That's the lesson. So, of course, that's the past time say that after that, Brahma had a, realization, and he left his body, and then he comes back. So we can, at any point, we should not underestimate Brahmaji's power or Brahmaji's position. This is just pastime for us to understand that great personality like Brahmaji also can make mistake. So how careful I should be? How greater danger is there, especially the opposite sex? Should be very, very careful. So that's the lesson is given. And the explanation given, Ka and Arka, how in both cases, Lord Shiva, gets angry with Brahmaji. And also there is Lord Shiva gets angry with the sun god, because this Vidyanmuli was Lord Shiva's disciple. When he was attacked, so Lord Shiva is Vaishnavana Yatha Shambhu, is the greatest devotee of the Lord. But at the same time, he is called Ashutosha. Ashutosha means who can be satisfied, made happy so easily. At the same time, will get angry so easily. He is like that. So that Lord Shiva, in both cases, gets angry. At the same time, we understand so many other pastimes. When Lord Shiva is in trouble, he surrendered to Lord Vishnu. Is a Mohini Rupa, or even that Bhasmasura. Both pastimes, Lord Shiva gave a boon to Bhasmasura. At Bhasmasura, the boon that whomever hand he puts on head, they'll kind of die, or they're burn. Now Bhasmasura, such a person that he wanted to try with the Lord Shiva only, immediately comes, okay, now you're given boon, let me try, let me test is working or not. Lord Shiva literally runs, because he knows his power, but it will work. So that time, of course, Lord Vishnu comes and saves, and he kills Bhasmasura. The point is that all Devi Devatas, one of the places they make mistake, Lord Vishnu or Krishna comes and protects. Even see how Hiranyakashipu's place also. Hiranyakashipu was blessed or given boon by Lord Brahma, that he will not be killed in the ground, he will not be killed in the sky, he will not be killed in fire, he will not be killed in the water, he will not be killed inside, he will not be killed outside, he will not be killed by the animal, he will not be human. All kind of boon he has taken. It's mentioned that is the first insurance policy Hiranyakashipu taken. He covered everything, but still Lord Krishna came as a Lord Narasimhadev, half man, half lion, and he killed Hiranyakashipu. Not inside, not outside, on the doorstep, not day, not night, in the twilight, not on the water, not on the sky, put it on a lap. So, and not any weapon, he just used his nails. So that's the way Lord protects his devotees and kills demons. For the protecting in his devotees, Lord takes any trouble. Even if you see the past time when Hiranyakashipu asked Prahlad, where is your Lord? He's in this pillar. Because in the Hiranyakashipu's palace, the thousands of pillars. Which pillar? The Hiranyakashipu will show. Narasimha was ready. That pillar he will come out. So that is the potency of the Lord. As soon as the Hiranyakashipu showed, is he in this pillar? Prahlad said yes, because he is a very surrendered soul. As soon as Hiranyakashipu hit with his gada to the pillar, Lord Narasimha comes. So the point is that wherever possible, Krishna comes and protects. Whereas Devatas, they make mistakes. Similarly, Ravana's case, we know that Ravana got so many boons from Lord Shiva, but finally Lord Ram had to come and kill Ravana. So the point we are making is that Devi Devata worship for the self, the intelligence, self sense gratification not required. We should actually pray to Devi Devata that please give me Krishna Bhakti. That's all we have to pray. Nothing else, because there's no point in doing a business with them. So they have certain responsibilities. They will do their responsibility. So we need to, of course, the yajna acharana has to happen, but there is no need to ask any material benefit from them, because whatever the benefit they give also will be temporary. The permanent benefit, the like mukti, liberation, can be given by Mukunda, who is Krishna only. So worship of Krishna is the topmost. When we worship Krishna, everything is taken care. So here, these two pastimes Prabhupada explains, and we'll move on to the next sloka.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Mataji.
Yada asharanam atmanam aikshata shranta vajinam astram brahma siraha mene atma tranam dvija atmaja. Translation by His Grace Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. When the son of the Brahmana, Ashwatthama, saw that his horse were tired, he considered that there was no alternative for protection outside of his using the ultimate weapon, the Brahmastra, nuclear weapon, purport. In the ultimate issue only, when there is no alternative, the nuclear weapon called the Brahmastra is applied. The word Dvijatmaja is significant here because Ashwatthama, although the son of Dronacharya, was not exactly a qualified Brahmana. The most intelligent man is called a Brahmana, and it is not a hereditary title. Ashwatthama was also formally called the Brahma Bandhu, or the friend of Brahmana. Being a friend of Brahmana does not mean that one is a Brahmana by qualification. A friend or son of a Brahmana, when fully qualified, can be called a Brahmana and not otherwise. Since Ashwatthama's decision is immature, he is purposely called herein the son of Brahmana.
Yes, Mataji. Any points you want
Hare
to share?
Krishna Prabhuji. Illa Prabhuji.
Okay. So further, yes, Ashwatthama realized that there's no hope for him. So Arjuna is reaching so fast and his horses are tired. So he decided to release Brahmastra. Now, about this Brahmastra later is mentioned. So Prabhupada says that Brahmastra, nuclear weapon. Now, again, this nuclear weapon, we need to understand that Brahmastra and today's nuclear weapon. The Brahmastra, what Kshatriyas use is released out of mantra, the powerful mantra they chant, not like today's nuclear energy. And another significant point is that Brahmastra will go and attack only that person, nobody else. Not like today's the nuclear weapon, you put whole city or whole state will burn, or for years together, like Hiroshima, we have seen Japan, what happened. But not this Brahmastra, not like that. If they hit, it will hit only that point. And that too, certain cases that Astra will come back. Of course, here Ashwatthama was not had knowledge of getting back that weapon. So that is another point here. So the biggest point, understand that today's technology and our Vedic science and technology, Vedas, Puranas has got so much. Today, we so-called scientists, we are proud that we developed nuclear, science. But this is there million years before, or this at least talking 5,000 years before. It is there. It's already practiced. This all science is there. And that too, it is so subtle and so powerful. It cannot harm anyone else. Now, example, if Ashwatthama released Brahmastra to Arjun, if that will work, it will come and attack only Arjun, not even a chariot, not even other places. So that is the kind of the good quality of Brahmastra. So here releases Brahmastra. Here in the purport, Srila Prabhupada mentions difference between Dvajataha, the son of Brahmana. Again, like in the previous verse said, Brahmana, not by birth, by practice. And Prabhupada also says, Brahmana is not per hereditary title. Just because, somebody said, I'm, what is, Chaturvedi, Trivedi, all these names are there. I mean, Trivedi, they studied Triveda, or Chaturvedi, they studied 4 Vedas. Just because the name is not enough, we have to practice it. Again, as a practicing devotees, the lesson for us that we have to study our scriptures, we have to read our scriptures, practice our scriptures. Again, there's a difference between studying, reciting, and practicing. That's the most important. Bhagavatam is not meant for just by heart. Bhagavatam is meant for changing, transforming a life. Our life should transform. We should practice it. The ಹೃದಯ ಪರಿವರ್ತನೆ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಮನುಷ್ಯರಾಗಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಬರೋಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. That is the change we have to do that. So that's why Prabhupada says we all should become Brahmana, not Kripana. There is a difference between Brahmana and Kripana. Kripana or Grihamedi, so the person who always looking for sense enjoyment, and in some normally Hindi says kanjus makichus we say. So we should not be like that. We should be like a Brahmana. Brahmanas by nature, they don't ask anything for them. And even if they get something, they'll keep only that is required for that day. Even for the next day, they don't keep it. They'll distribute. That is a Brahmana quality. Even the Vedic knowledge, they will teach everything to everybody. They will never distinguish, never discriminate with caste, creed, nothing. Actually, the caste, creed all came now. If you look at our scriptures, Vyasadeva is not a Brahmana by birth. Parashara Muni and this mother is a fisherman. And Sutta Goswami, the hereditary is not Brahmana. They are the great acharyas, the great personalities. So our the Sanatana Dharma never had a distinction of this. Today is talking about different caste, creed. No, it was not there. It is only created by recently by the influence of the foreign and our so-called the people. They created a division so that they can rule, the divide and rule, so that we Sanatanis are divided so that they can rule. Otherwise, we are joined together. Nobody could have, no Britishers, no Mughals could have ruled us. Even today's so-called political parties, they can't do anything if all Sanatanis join together. Irrespective of Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, they all one purpose. Because depending upon nature, they all work together for together. So that is the real nature of the society, Varnashram Dharma. Again, each one has got their duties and responsibilities. Brahmana's duty is as an intelligent person. Brahmana's duty is to guide Yajana Patana, study Shastra, and teach everybody, and also perform Yajna and Kirtan, Bhajan, and deity worship. That is Brahmana's duty. Kshatriya's duty is to protect because they are courageous people. They rule the country and protect people. Vaishyas, the business-minded, agriculture, then Gorakshana, and this is the business, their duty. So, and Shudras, those who don't have other three qualities, they serve everybody. So, but the society, when all four together, the society becomes the best, and that's the kind of a society happens. That is a Varnashram Dharma. That's what Srila Prabhupada is saying. Even now, we should build that kind of Varnashram Dharma. Depending upon my nature, depending upon my inclination, I should take up the services. If I have a Brahmanical nature, I should take the services. I have the administrative skills and Kshatriya Dharma, I should get into that. If I have business nature, I should get in business. If I don't have anything, I can do other services. But nothing more, nothing less. Everybody is equal for Lord. This is the difference we need to understand. Shudra is not less. Brahmana is not more. Kshatriya is not more. Everybody is equal in front of Lord. Everybody doing their duty. That is the difference in Varnashram Dharma, which is today we are opposite. We are not practicing. That's why a lot of misunderstanding, a lot of fight is going on in Sanatana Dharma. That's what you have to break. We have to break that, the misconception, and get everybody together. That's where our Sanatana Dharma will stay. Otherwise, today, a lot of discussion happening. A lot of people are saying, I will ruin Sanatana Dharma. Yes, that's a risk. Because sometimes if we say that they cannot break Sanatana Dharma, that's also wrong. Because our own Sanatanis, our mindset goes that nothing can spoil, but you can spoil because we are ourselves getting spoiled. We are ourselves getting influenced by the so-called outsiders. We should know what is real Sanatana Dharma, what is the real purpose of Sanatana Dharma, what is a real duty. When we know that, we all be together. There will not be any discrimination. There will not be any fight. We will all be cooperate together. Our only purpose is keep Krishna in the center, serve everybody, take everybody together, and cooperate together. That is what we need to. Normally we say, teams in TEAM. So it says together we all can achieve more teams. That's what, we should follow. When we do that, our real success happens. This applies in our family also, as a society also, in our state, country. Everybody can apply. That's what our Sanatana Dharma talking about. That's why Prabhupada brings out here Brahmana, Akshatriya, Shudra, Vaishya. It's not by birth, by quality and by nature. I'll stop here. Devotees can share their thoughts and realization comments. Please go ahead. Those who joined newly, those want to read Bhagavatam slokas, can please share your number. Mataji will allocate the sloka so that everybody can participate, everybody can read, because it's that's the only way to learn together. We can all read. I request Roja Mataji, Puja Mataji, also give your names to the number in the group. Here they can post it. So Sri Mataji will allocate. Everybody can read. Hare Krishna. Now open to devotees to share your comments. Please be merciful. Please share. Go with alphabetic order. Which order? Okay, start with the A. Asha Mataji, start.
Prabhuji,
Anything?
I understood today's class, but as such, nothing to share, Prabhuji.
Okay. Sumit Prabhu, did I miss anything?
No, Prabhuji, wonderful points. So, like, one thing which I understood is like, through the devatas, sometimes Lord teach us a lot of things. Like the example of Brahma ji you said, and even Indra, if we say, a lot of examples are there, like what not to do, what to do. We a lot of things Lord says in the Gita, but what not to do is some examples has been shown by the devatas, and just because a doctor's son cannot be a doctor, similarly, a Brahmana's son is not like just by birth he cannot be a Brahmana. So as you said, like this is a recent concept of the caste. There was no caste concept in the previous times, and as Lord says, Chaturvarnam Mayashashtam. So based on the guna and karma, these divisions are done and not based on the birth. So this we like as a Sanatanis, we all have to understand this, because when somebody will attack us, they will attack us by this. You have a lot of weavers, there is caste and this, by this, all these things they will start. So we should be able to answer them by making them clear that this is a foreign concept and this is not coming from the root of Sanatan Dharma. Yeah, Prabhu, that's it.
Yes. Okay, sorry. Archana Mataji, anything? If at all.
No, Prabhuji. Thank you,
Okay.
Prabhuji.
Who else? Next is alphabetical. Sorry. I think Galaxy is Lakshmi Mataji, right?
Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes. Anything, Mataji, you want to share?
Nothing, Prabhuji. Guna and karma plays the important role, not hereditary. That is the main. That's all, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Mariappan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Dandavat Prabhu.
Dandavat Pranam. All devatas make mistakes. That is a big lesson for me. So I must be careful as far as my character concerned, especially on the opposite sex. I must be very careful throughout my life. I must behave properly. Then devatas are to be prayed to improve my devotion to Krishna. I should not go on asking for this worldly benefits. I should pray for improving my devotional service towards Krishna. Then, of course, Prabhuji also explained about this Sanatana Dharma. Then that's all, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Murali Prabhu, anything to say?
How to identify who we are, Prabhu? Brahma, Vaishnava, Kshatriya, Shudra, our nature.
By their activity, their nature, their behavior, what do they do, what they practice, we can make out. Yeah.
I don't know myself, Prabhu.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, but the Prabhupada says we should become devotees first. That's whether Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, or Shudra, everybody should become devotee. That's the most important.
Prabhu, devotee means devotion service. We have to serve other devotees. In that process, it is not possible to directly serve, Prabhu. So whatever we are doing, we have to remember God and do.
Yeah, whatever service gets, we should do it, and we should hanker to do some service, especially the pure Vaishnavas. When sannyasi comes, when senior Vaishnava comes, we should do something. And also preaching. Preaching is the best service.
Okay.
Puja Mataji, want to say something?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, this is my first class. It was very good. Yeah, even I'm very liked it. I'm hoping this spiritual journey long lasting.
You can give a number in the group. Shridevi Mataji will take it and she will allocate the sloka. Yes.
Yeah, actually, I don't have a Bhagavatam book at my home. So how can I get that?
We
This
can get you,
one?
Mataji.
Okay.
We can get you. We can full set if you want. Like, message me tomorrow. We'll get it.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna.
Thank you. Roja Mataji, do you want to say anything? Yeah. No. Okay. Shridevi Mataji. Samapti Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Mataji.
Prabhu, I have one doubt in slok number 18. There, Prabhu, it was there, no, like in this way, thus Arjuna satisfied his dear lady. Dear lady is here Draupadi, right?
Yes.
Draupadi, right? Prabhu, I have one question. It is not though here in this slokas. Tell me one thing. If Drone is so much intelligent person and so much knowledgeable person, then why he didn't teach his son? How he teach the Arjunas and other persons? Why? This is the main question. Sir. He is full intelligent. Then why his son only like this? This is not there in the sloka. But can you please explain me this one? I have doubt.
See, Drona taught everybody equally, but it's up to each one taking. Drona did not distinguish between Kauravas, Pandavas, his own son also. He taught. And actually, Drona was loving Ashwatthama so much. But there was a little, this one, kind of enviness in Ashwatthama. Because somehow he felt he was ignored by Pandavas. That's why he was so little envious. But at the same time, Ashwatthama is not an ordinary person. He's a Chiranjeevi. Even now he's living. We need to understand.
Prabhu, why Pandavas ignored him?
Ignored means they did not ignore him because he was more inclined to Kauravas. So that's why he wanted to take revenge. See, there's a misunderstanding again. So when Duryodhana was hit badly by Bhima, so there actually Krishna helps. Otherwise, Duryodhana could not have killed. So Krishna taps his thigh. That's where Bhima hits. When Duryodhana fell like this, the Ashwatthama, because his dear friendship, he could not see that. He thought by killing the Upapandavas, I can take revenge. But that was not Kshatriya Dharma. We did not understand that. Again, understand that all this Leela is a lesson for us. Ashwatthama.
So, Prabhu, Dronacharya, he didn't tell that Ashwatthama that you go for the Pandavas or you go for the Kauravas. He chose by himself, right?
Correct.
Oh, okay. This was my doubt. Okay.
No. It's not the Dronacharya's instruction. It's his own decision.
Okay. Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Thank you, Mataji. Yeah, who else did I? Varsha Mataji, anything?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So I understood about this Varnashrama and all, and if it is not followed, there will be imbalance in the society. But even in when Krishna was alive, even then there was this discrimination happened to Karna. No, he was not. He was rightfully. I mean, he was very good like Arjuna only. But even then, he was discriminated. Even when Krishna, God Himself was present. So because of that only, this discrimination has happened, and I mean, the society has changed, right? I mean, why it happened? If that was so important, why did God allow?
Yeah. So again, this different Leela. So understand Karna also, there was little kind of inclination towards dharma when he started following. See, the one he told lie to Parashuram. That's the one curse he got. Each places, even though he was great dhani, but he had that little asura quality. He was not devotee. Karna was not devotee. So that's the reason Krishna also wanted to finish him. And more the dangerous part was he did that by supporting Dushasana and Duryodhana when Draupadi disrobed. That's where Krishna said he should be killed. Otherwise, there is a pastime that Krishna actually goes to Karna and says that you are the sixth Pandava and you are the senior most. You just give up the friendship of the Kaurava, you will be the king. Because he's senior to Yudhishthira also, elder. But he did not. He thought his friendship with Duryodhana is great. That's why he felt. Yeah, the point what you're saying, Sutaputra. But actually, Pandavas did not do much. Of course, society, there was some insult for Karna. That's the reason he was more inclined to, Duryodhana, because Duryodhana gave him friendship. But Duryodhana's friendship was kind of self-interest. He was not kind of a friendship out of love, because he knew Karna's power. So that's why he wanted to take advantage of it. There was a
Yeah.
business deal.
Yes, this is true. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. Okay, so we'll stop here now. Sorry, did I miss anything? Ramesh Prabhu, sorry. Say anything?
Oh, Prabhu, please continue.
Okay, so we'll stop here. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhyacha. Patitana pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo naman. Ananta koti vaishnav vrinda ki jai. Ananta koti vaishnav vrinda ki jai. Grantaraj Bhagavatam ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. See you tomorrow, same time. Maybe next slokas, please read and come so that we can discuss together.